Hi guys, so my topic is veganism. Veganism is avoiding the use of any animal products with emphasis on the diet. My stance is pro, claiming that veganism is good for both the environment and health. Veganism has become more popular in recent years, particularly because of the effect animal products have on the environment. According to timeforchange.org, agriculture alone counts for 18% of the total release of greenhouse gases worldwide. The livestock also takes up 30% of Earth's land space. Forests are also cleared to make more space for livestock, which affects habitats for other animals, as well as drastically decreases amounts of trees and other plants. Veganism can also help lower cholesterol, increase the amount of fruits and vegetables in the diet, which will increase vitamins and minerals in the body. My intention for this argumentative piece is to make arguments based on facts and data for why it is a good idea health-wise and for the environment to go vegan. My counter-argument is that veganism isn't for everyone. There are people that need to consume animal products for their health in order to get nutrients they would otherwise not get. It is also much healthier to get nutrients from food rather than from supplements, which is usually a necessity for vegans. It is also difficult to know if someone is short on certain nutrients, especially if they are cutting certain foods out of their diet. If a person were to go vegan without educating themselves first on risks and factors that they have to take into account, it could be dangerous, even detrimental to their health. This is especially true if the person is over the age of 80, which is when consumption of iron becomes essential to good health, according to ncbi.gov. It is therefore very important that someone who is considering going vegan does their research on what essential nutrients they will be missing if they change their lifestyle in this way. My first statement in support of the vegan lifestyle is that it is really good for the environment. Like I said before, livestock is a big issue for the earth and the amount of pollution in the air. According to timeforchange.org, livestock takes up a lot of space in land that could otherwise be used for farming or even left alone in order to preserve habitats of plants and animals. Veganism is also extremely good for ocean life. Overfishing is a massive issue with commercial fishing companies constantly messing with the ecosystem in the ocean and altering it in an almost irreversible way. Increasing worldwide veganism would drastically improve the dire situation that we have put this earth into. Decreasing human consumption of meat, milk, and eggs would decrease the amount of land needed for livestock. This would help decrease the amount of pollution coming from the livestock. With regard to the ocean, there would be much lower demand for fish, which could help restore the greatly damaged wildlife. Veganism is healthy for people. According to an article published by Harvard Medical School, red meat is especially high in fat and sodium, and overconsumption could lead to serious life-threatening diseases. High fat and sodium diets often lead to heart disease, hypertension, atherosclerosis, and many other diseases. Increasing plant intake on a daily basis raises levels of important vitamins and minerals in the body. Fruits and vegetables are also good because they are low-calorie foods that are high in nutritional value. Also, due to excessive pollution of our earth, some animal products are not safe for excessive human consumption. For example, most seafood is risky to consume on a regular basis because of the risk of mercury poisoning. Larger fish, especially tuna, can have high amounts of mercury and if eaten in excess can lead to serious health problems. Another big issue is that a lot of the meat we consume on a regular basis is processed, which means it has ingredients that are not beneficial for our bodies and can contribute to certain life-threatening illnesses such as cancer, heart disease, high blood pressure, etc. Some people may claim that they are vegan for personal ethical reasons. Killing animals can be construed as ethically wrong, especially when done so on a larger scale, leading to waste and unnecessary killing. There are also a lot of claims that if humans can survive without the consumption of meat, there is no valid reason to kill these animals. There are also a lot of concerns about how the animals are being killed, how the animals that are being killed live their lives. According to ASPCA.org, a lot of them lived in cramped spaces, sometimes cages, and are treated very poorly. Many of them are raised solely for the purpose of meat. Some of the animals may even live inside their entire lives in terrible conditions. Large-scale veganism would help prevent this treatment of animals because it would decrease the need for animals as food. There could be a smaller scale production of meat, which would inevitably lead to fewer animals in the same space and likely better living situations for most animals. In order to improve the state of the environment, make ethical choices, and better the health of people around the world, more of the population needs to make the right lifestyle choice and try veganism. Realistically, it would be difficult to increase cases of veganism on such a large scale, but if people made individual efforts to decrease their consumption of animal products, specifically red meat, it would be a step in the right direction. Even educating people on these benefits of veganism would likely increase occurrences and help make changes that we need to make in order to make people healthier and improve the state of our earth.